On Halloween night, laughter from the crowd blended with the spinning roar of the rides. LunaLand glowed under orange and purple lights. Everyone was dressed as ghosts, witches, and demons, but no one knew, behind the old stage at the far end of the park, there was a real cave that hadn't been touched for over a decade, they said. Every time the amusement park reopened, at least one person would vanish on Halloween night. LunaLand reopened after being closed for more than 10 years, featuring the special event, Halloween Horror Night. It became the most talked about event on social media, especially because of the new attraction called The Haunted Cave, LunaLand's cursed attraction. In the promotional clip, the guide's voice said, "Recreated from the real cave beneath this amusement park. 10 years ago, 3 workers disappeared here, and their bodies were never found." The clip went viral in less than a day. Among the most excited was a group of students led by May, a senior university student fascinated by the supernatural. She told her friends, "Tonight, we'll be the first to enter that haunted cave." It was past 11 p.m. May and her 4 friends walked past the noisy attractions until they reached the entrance of the haunted cave. A glowing red neon sign flickered with the words, "Only for those who are not afraid to die." Inside, the air turned icy cold, the damp walls reeking faintly of metal like blood. The sound of dripping water echoed plop, plop. A flickering light pulsed like a beating heart.
Whoa, this feels real.
Ball said. Then suddenly, a faint woman's laugh echoed from deep inside. It wasn't the laugh of an actress. It was something that had been there for a very long time. At the deepest part of the cave, they found 3 statues of workers standing under a dim light. Each wore an old safety helmet with name tags reading Sak, Prafat, Songfon.
"They have the same names as in the old news,"
Nam whispered. May didn't believe it and reached out to touch one statue's arm. Suddenly, she felt warmth, like touching living skin. Before anyone could react, the statue's head slowly turned toward them. A bone-cracking sound echoed snap, crack.
Run!
Ball shouted as everyone sprinted away, unaware that the exit they saw ahead had already moved. They ran back to where they started, but the entrance was now sealed with a rusted iron gate. An old wooden sign hung crookedly.
"Do not open after midnight, the spirits are not yet gone."
Then, a piercing scream came from a dark side tunnel. "Boss!" A pale hand grabbed one friend's leg and dragged him into the darkness. His screams echoed throughout the cave, then vanished, leaving only the sound of heavy breathing. "We have to get out now," May cried. But when they turned around again, the cave wall had turned into a mass of distorted human faces, all staring at them from every direction. May and the remaining friends kept running for an exit, but every path led them back to the same place, the center of the cave, where the 3 worker statues stood. But now, there was a 4th statue. It wore Boss's jacket. "No," Nam whispered, tears falling. Before she could move, the lights went out. In complete darkness, a voice laughed soft, inhuman.
"All complete. 4 bodies for this Halloween."
That voice wasn't human. It came from within the walls. Then the lights flickered again, and 3 more statues appeared, all frozen in expressions of absolute terror. The next morning, park staff opened the cave gate. They found 4 new statues at the exit, each bearing a name tag. May, Bo, Nam, Boss. Their real bodies were never found. After that incident, LunaLand was shut down again and declared a restricted area. Years later, a journalist interviewed an old man who once worked there. His voice trembled as he said,
"They never built a replica. It's the real cave beneath the amusement park. The spirits of the workers who died during construction never left that place."
He looked toward the forest behind the park and whispered his final words.
Every Halloween night, you'll still hear laughter from the cave, as if they're playing in the park, even though the park has been closed for years.
Some things are sealed away, not because they're old, but because something inside should never be let out. Fun that pushes beyond fear's limits may reveal what was never meant to be seen, because in the darkness of Halloween night, some laughter does not come from the living,